Let's do a preview of Game 3, winner take all, San Coffee versus Meralco. I mean, this is it. One last game for the series. What should happen? What can happen, actually?
Well, this is gonna be a very good game. I mean, do or die, of course. And if I'm gonna pick first, okay? I really think Sanmig. I hope Sanmig will win.
Why? Why hope?
Basta. I just like, you know, for Sanmig kasi, you got James Yap who has an injured back, and you have Alex Malyari who was able to step up, and that's what Sanmig has to do in order to get this series, is for guys to step in and step up for this team, especially when Bulls is gonna be consistent, and he has proven what was his stats, 30 points or something. Yeah. And that's what Sanmig needs in order to close out the series, is for guys to step up, not just always Bulls. Alex Malyari, I'm sure he's on a roll right now, 2 straight games, and I think we have to thank
more
our
pizza.
Pizza or Miyaka. So dahil kay Miyaka, pipiliin ko San Coffee dyan.
That's it.
Yun yung basta.
Pizza.
Hindi kaya makasama kay Malyari itong 3-day break?
Bakit?
Siya lang.
Hindi, yung for the team kasi
Why?
they played Friday and Sunday. He was really on a roll in those 48
Tingnan mo,
hours.
mababali yung momentum niya.
There is danger of that. There is a
Possible.
Really?
mawalan lang ng momentum.
Okay.
Just possible.
Okay, your expectations for Game 3?
Ako una sa lahat, I just want to say na, for me, in my opinion, whether or not Meralco wins or loses, I think Eric Dawson should be best import of the conference.
Wow.
Wala, he just worked so hard. You can see how tired he was already by the 4th quarter. But
Doing everything.
Meralco had no other play than to just give it to Eric Dawson and try to let him isolate against Denzel Bulls. Wala na talaga sila kasi that's how good the defense of SMC was. They shut down Ross, they shut down Sunday Salvacion, Ron J, all of these guys. So it just ended up with Eric Dawson top of the key isolation. So I think the one question is, may play pa ba or may offensive set ba si Coach Ryan Gregorio that SMC is not prepared for? Kasi as it is ngayon, wala na talaga sila ibang play. Basang-basa na ng SMC. So that's, I think, the most interesting question to look out for Wednesday.
Are you implying that yung Meralco, I mean, they're such overachievers by reaching this point? Because nga, you know, when you look at that lineup, I mean, if not for Eric Dawson scoring like 30, 40, 50 points, would it be hard to imagine seeing them go far?
Well, I think malaking bagay is that Chris Ross isn't 100% right now.
Okay.
Yung explosiveness niyan, getting to the painted area to free up, you know, the shooters and other scorers of Meralco isn't there. So, for me, if you ask me, it's been a good run. But again, if they have something else, like if they can get something to free up sila Ron J, sila Sunday, kasi sila yung medyo nawala nung second half of the last game. So if you can get those players going, why not?
Okay, for you, what should both teams be concerned with going into Game 3? Ano yung iniintindi nila, something that they may be fretting about or stressing over? Let's start with Sammy Coffee. What are they worried about entering Game 3?
You know what the beauty of Sammy Coffee is?
What?
For Sammy Coffee, health. Health will always be a #1 concern for them. Secondly, it's that Meralco never gives up. All tournament long, this team has been resilient. Binanggit na ni Chuck na on paper, hindi sila dapat umabot na hanggang sa ganitong level, but they have come together. Every single game, they're always in it. Kahit na nalalamangan sila, natatapakan, humahabol sila pagdating sa dulo. Minsan na-overcome, minsan nabibitin. Sanmig, it's happened to them. It happened to them last year against you guys. They were up 17. If they get a big lead big enough, wag pa kampante because Meralco is a team that will not give up.
Eh, kung ikaw naman ang Meralco, what are you worried about?
Right now, experience. Yung pagdating sa endgame, if you make the comeback or if it is a close game, last 5 minutes, yung composure na lang nila siguro. Because Chris Ross, they will always leave him alone. He's had a couple of those miracle 3-pointers. Meron pang off the glass yun, I think, once. Pero on this level, do or die game, it's gonna be a first for them. If they make it to the semifinals, it's gonna be a first for that franchise. Yung composure nila down the stretch is gonna be key.
X factor for both teams going into Game 3.
James Yap, he hasn't done anything pretty much for San Coffee. Either he's hurt, whatever, he's bothered. but you know he needs to step up big for them. If you were Meralco, you'd be happy the way these 2 games have gone. You know, Malyari's obviously stepped up and played well for them, but you'd take your chances rather than have the other stars like PJ really contribute. And if you can slow down Bulls, that'll be really great for Meralco again. And for San Mig, I really believe that, you know, I agree with Chuck definitely that Eric Dawson is the best import by far. In their last elimination game against Rainer Shine, my brother was telling me they thought he seriously hurt his knee in that play because according to Belga, he heard like a pop or whatever. And next thing you know, he plays right away 2 days after, leads the team to a win. And again, he has 23 and 23.
Actually came back in that game for the last couple of sequences.
And
Nagulat ako. You were coming down. I was like, oh. Right when he went down, I was like, oh, there goes the season for Meralco. That's what I thought.
And I think, no doubt, he's been the best import this conference. That's what Meralco does, as you said. They give him the ball, let him make the play. There's no science to it. It's really simple for them. But one thing San Mig really needs to be careful about is their shooters. Just keep Buenafe and Salvacion off the line. Cardona will score, fine. Give that to him. Dawson will score, just make it hard for him. But if Salvacion and Buenafe get hot, then they're dangerous.
Yeah, right.
They're really dangerous.
I agree. Okay, as always, we need to know your picks for the winners for Game 3. Go.
San Mig.
San Mig.
San Mig.
San Mig.
Sa nagpa-pizza. Miyaga.
Okay.
San Mig.
Wow.
Gut feel lang, gut feel.
Gut feel.
I haven't watched any of the games, to be honest. So, gut feel.
I mean, mahirap.
Paano nagka-opinion to?
Dami na sinabi, diba?
Saan mo hinugot yun?
Oh, we played against the teams. We've seen them play.
Mahirap kalabanin ng isang YOLO team tulad ng Meralco sa isang Game 3. But, you know, experience, that's a lot of
Ano mo,
experience.
si Dawson mag 50 points.
No, actually, yun ako. I'm interested about Eric Dawson. He has shown a tremendous amount of persistence. Babagsak siya, tatamaan siya, he'll score 50, ganito, ganyan.
Especially when their backs are against the wall now, diba? She's gonna step up big.
Who knows? Maybe Dawson can have a Denzel Bowles moment. Ironic as it may sound. Maybe. So, nagpapalpitate na. Good luck to both San Mig Coffee and Meralco for your Door Die game.